that you're picking, and we're gonna auto-generate the order for everyone picking, and I'm gonna let you know who's picking first through fifth.
All right, I'm surprised that even with those two fighting for the Lakers, no one wanted to fight for Sacramento. I'm going with Kings for sure. Light the beam, baby. Let's go.
I'm rolling with my favorite team, hometown squad, the Golden State Warriors, ready to rewrite history so that their dynasty starts a little bit earlier than it actually did.
Brian and I are both Warrior fans, but he wanted them, so I said, you know what? I'll try and rebuild the Knicks because they could use some help.
And I'm going with the Heat because I'm all about that culture, and I need to give Rodney some competition in the East.
I decided the Lakers.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, guys, Jalen Green grew up in Fresno, California, and in high school tournaments, he said, quote, nobody knew where Fresno was or how hard it is. They think...
Well, he stayed in the gym, Allie. Thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Cunningham. James Wiseman is out there with Marvin Bagley. And then it's Dante David. And here we go. It's Miller in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets, Shake Milton. Out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Smith. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And at this point, we're just about halfway through the season. Some teams, Clark, playing great basketball right now. And the real
challenge is to maintain that if you're one of those teams, to continue to play at a high level, to continue to trust and put in the work to perform.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Dante DiVincenzo. First personal foul.
One thing this Rockets team does very well, they get themselves to the line.
That they do, and they make it hurt once they do. Effectively drawing fouls and making your free throws is something some teams struggle with, but this Houston squad has it down.
And the free throw, no good. And here's Detroit. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Miller, guarded by Barrett. Lets a three fly. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Milton. Outside Barrett. Green for three. Sinks the tray.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Pass to Miller. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Bagley. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
32. First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the away team, Marvin Bagley, the third.
And he sinks the second. And here's Milton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. For three, Barrett. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
The 3-second violation. Rockets ball.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside, Green. To the paint. Milton passes to Smith.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. The three is up. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Outside Barrett. Another three from Houston.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Now here's Milton. Pass to Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Inside, Green's energetic play makes him really hard to contest without fouling. The defense's best effort turns into a foul.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Milton, the open look. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And it's Green missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith, and the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
And here's Cunningham outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Outside, Green. Pass to Barrett. Now Milton. And here is Green. Outside Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Cunningham. Off with the layup.
Well, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them pound in the early going here.
Miller can't get it to go.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And that one, good.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Now here's Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Beyond the arc. Miller can't get it to go.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And that one drops. Barrett's got 10.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Detroit calls timeout.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Garuba's checked in for Houston. Martin comes in for Green. Count it.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Pass to Garuba. The shot no good. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Here's Miller. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And the Rockets making a change here. Christopher's checked in.
Team foul.
Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Ivy. And he buries his first look.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Houston in the lead. Outside Barrett. Pass to Garuba. On the wing, Milton. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Grimes, he's checked in for Milton. Houston has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Grimes. Martin outside. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Ivy. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Duran. Yep, that one goes. And now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Christopher. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Christopher's shot is good.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
To the middle. Oladipo outside.
2 minutes.
And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist from Oladipo.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Grimes. Barrett with it. Here's Grimes. It's Christopher on the wing. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Martin misses. The Pistons have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. To the inside, Duren. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Duren's got his second basket on the night.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Bogdanovich against Barrett. Drives to the hoop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Oladipo. First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
That's the line for your Rockets. R.J. Barrett.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Yep, that one's good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Christopher. Pass to Fernando. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. They get the rebound. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Ivy. Whiteside finds Bogdanovich. Oladipo outside. And stolen by Barrett. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Houston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break.
25.
We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Marvin Bagley. Cunningham is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Miller in at the 3. Cunningham against Milton. Cunningham passes to DiVincenzo. Pass to Wiseman. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller. Pure from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Cunningham against Milton. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Miller, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Green. Now here's Milton. Puts it up from 12. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Here's Cunningham. Here he goes.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
And you know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now here's Wiseman. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Houston calls timeout. Milton against Cunningham. Green for three. Can't get it to drop. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Wiseman. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And he's going for the lob.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball. When it comes to Jalen Green now, it's obvious he can score. That's a given, but he's also a remarkable athlete, and his vertical really jumps out at you, if you will. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside, Green. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Milton, no good. Man, some of the dunks we see from Green, the throwdowns are just insane.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this young fella has a bright future ahead of him. He's got confidence. He obviously is a tremendous athlete. He looks like he's got the work ethic that's going to allow him to realize his potential.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Garuba's checked in for the Rockets. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's Grimes. Green, the pass to Milton. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer. The Rockets again can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Miller can't get it to go.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And the Rockets call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for the Rockets. Christopher comes in for Milton.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Cunningham with the ball. Green picks him up. Three-pointer. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 7 tonight.
and they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the bucket is good. Cunningham's got 8 here in this quarter.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Awaiting foul.
Martin, he's checked in for Green.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And he's going for the oop here. No good on the shot.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Whiteside finds Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3, and he buries his first look.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there. He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Martin outside. Pass to Barrett. Here's Garuba looking to win the run. The rebound by Whiteside. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Now here's Bogdanovich. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Duran, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Greg.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Pass to Garuba. Here's Fernando, defended by Whiteside. Six on the shot clock. Here's Fernando, shoots over Whiteside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 1:57 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 11.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Houston shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Back to Christopher. Martin outside. Back to Christopher. 5 on the clock. Here's Garuba. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He does not get the second one. For 3, Oladipo nails it from 3. Oladipo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, this is the kind of player Victor Oladipo is. Confident, under control. Ready to fire on the catch.
Now here's Barrett, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
You know, you look at Bogdanovich, and this guy is really outstanding at taking high percentage shots, and he's got what I call a natural scoring ability and mentality.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
They have capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage, very impressive.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 11 to stop the run. Martin with the bucket.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Pass to Duran. Oladipo left side. Over Barrett. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Detroit, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. There was absolutely no stopping Cade Cunningham in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 assist. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Yeah, that's the point.
Obviously. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
R.J. Barrett out there with Smith. Then it's Green. Then there's Shake Milton. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
DiVincenzo, pass to Wiseman. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Bagley. And he lays it up and in. Bagley's got 9.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now here's Milton. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Miller, guarded by Barrett. Back to Bagley. Green against DiVincenzo. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. DiVincenzo's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
He's covered by Bagley. Now here's Barrett, guarded closely. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Clock at 2. Green for 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. First free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team, Cade Cunningham at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. Milton passes to Green. Cunningham against Milton. Back to Barrett to halt the run. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Green, the pass to Barrett. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the away team, Cade Cunningham.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. For Houston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Green, the pass to Milton. Knocked away. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Pass to Smith. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Green. Smith left side. And another shot. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Barrett. 14 points for him. He's covered by Bagley. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit to sweet setup on that one.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Garuba's checked in for the Rockets. Now here's Milton. He has 7. Pass to Smith. Green in the post. DiVincenzo covering. Garuba with the bucket.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Here's Miller. Give him 8 points now. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
On the wing, Milton. Outside, Green. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Here's Barrett. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
A clear look for Green. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Here's Miller, guarded by Barrett. Bagley passes to Cunningham. Back to Bagley. No good there. The Rockets go the other way with it. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Green. Give him 8. Christopher drives in. Pass to Garuba. And that one is hammered home.
Tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And it's rejected. Here's Martin. Here's Garuba. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now here's Green. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Back to Christopher for 3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Oladipo. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Martin. Here's Garuba. Good work there as it goes. He has 6.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Detroit calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Detroit has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And there's the drive. Ivy's shot is off. The Rockets have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Martin against Oladipo. Martin, the pass to Green. Here's Fernando. Fires from deep. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Whiteside. And he converts the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Christopher. Pass to Martin. And Ivy pulls it down.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
And here's Whiteside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Whiteside's got 6 points.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Houston calls timeout.
To Houston.
One more time, let's hear it for you. What City Texas?
Here's Martin. Outside Milton. Pass to Garuba. Outside Green. The Rockets with another miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Oladipo against Martin. Now Milton. And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Smith, he's checked in for Garuba. Pass to Whiteside. Outside Bogdanovich. Oladipo with the ball. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. He's got 11.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Out to the wing. Martin outside. Now Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Milton. A shot to stop the run. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Duran. Bogdanovich on the wing. Up in time. And that's not going to go. And so it's Detroit sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for Detroit. Marvin Bagley is out there with Wiseman. Then there's Kate Cunningham. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Miller in at the 3. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford to, though.
That might be true.
Cunningham finds Wiseman. Got a hand on it. He's covered by Bagley. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Pass to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. The 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Detroit calls timeout. Oladipo is checked in for DiVincenzo. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during the break. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Milton with it. Barrett, he's open. Nails the wide-open jumper.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Miller. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Pistons lead by 19.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Outside Barrett. To the left wing. Milton against Cunningham. The 3, Smith. Counted from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Wiseman. Right side Bagley. Cunningham finds Wiseman. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And that one misses. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the plate.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That free throw, no good. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Barrett.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing. Results in a great look.
The visitors with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Here's Miller. Pass to Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Now here's Wiseman. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Bogdanovich is checked in for Bagley.
On the floor for the away team, Bojan.
The Rockets have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
For 3, Oladipo. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Barrett. Bogdanovich against Milton. Green for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
I like when Green aggressively hunts his shot. He's a very impressive offensive player for as young as he is.
Detroit calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Now here's Barrett. Over Oladipo. Barrett can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Miller. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. The Rockets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
B.A., I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Green. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Pass to Milton. Over Ivy. The Rockets again can't hit.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And he dunks it down.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Now here's Milton. Inside, here's Smith. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Pass to Duran. Oladipo outside. Let's go with a 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Green. And there it is for him. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Sometimes Green just makes it look so easy.
Here's Ivy to the paint. Out to Oladipo. And stolen by Green. That shot off. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Ivy. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. It can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Washington right side. There's 49 seconds left to play in the 4th. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Washington. 26 seconds left in the game. Goes up at the stripe. The rebound by Whiteside. And here's Detroit. Pass to Ivy. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way